Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Andy. I hope you're doing really well wherever or whenever in the world that you are. Today we're going to be doing my March TBR. Now, I have to say I'm noticing a trend already early in this month is that the longer my TBRs are that I make at the beginning of the year, there's a bit of a correlation between how slumpy I feel during the month. Like the more books I plan on reading, the more overwhelmed I start to feel, and then the less that I read. So I'm not gonna plan on doing any read-alongs, readathons, themed reading challenges at the beginning of the month. I'm really gonna lean into picking up books that are piquing my interest, trying to make sure I pick books up that are from a wide range of authors, genres, publishing year. Like I'm trying to just diversify all the elements of my reading and honor the mood reader that I am, because I've just gone through in February just waves of not picking up anything for days and days and days and days and days, and then reading things that I wasn't in the mood to read. I had that 1 week that I happened to vlog, and I'm glad that I at least captured that, because I only had 1 week where I stumbled into things that really filled me with joy and that sparked my curiosity and made me excited to read. The rest of the month, I've just struggled so much. So all that previews to say, I still want to try and pick some books for my TBR jar, mostly because it's like a fun game and I like to see like what comes up. The 2 books from February from my TBR jar game last month that I want to roll into February because I do want to read them. I just didn't quite get to them last month. The first book that I want to kind of roll over into March is Finding Me by Viola Davis. I downloaded the audiobook and I just didn't get to it. Other things sparked my interest. I got distracted by other things. Honestly, my work, I do have a full-time job outside of YouTube, but this is just a little hobby of mine. And my work has been incredibly stressful and a bit unpredictable. And so I also know that that's why I haven't been reading, and probably why I didn't pick up something nonfiction. So, but I must read this. I want to read it so badly. I've heard nothing but good things. So I'm gonna gently put this on my March TBR. The other book that I want to try and get to this month is the 5th book from Throne of Glass, Empire of Storms. If you watched my previous TBRs, this book popped up in January and February. I do want to continue on in this series. I've been thinking about maybe doing the tandem read. I can't remember if it's books 5 and 6 or 6. I think it is 5 and 6. So I might do that because I've just heard horrible things about Tower of Dawn. But yeah, I would like to get to this month. Hopefully. I also know that in March there's a few releases that I'm really excited about. A Sinister Revenge by Deanna Raybourn. I've pre-ordered it. I can't wait. The new Jessie Q Sutanto book comes out, which I can't wait for. The Above Ground book of poems, or the poetry book by Clint Smith, comes out in March. And the Adventures of Amina al-Sirafi, if I remember that title correctly. I know that also comes out in March. So I'm excited for some of these new releases. There's a couple rollovers from February that I'm hoping to get to in March. I will have a couple book club books, new ones for March, but we haven't sorry. Francis is playing with my blinds. What are you doing? What are you doing down there? Okay. Anyways, we haven't picked those new books quite yet because we haven't held those meetings. So I know for Brad's Who Book, we're gonna have another book. Our book club is this Saturday. So I know I'll have a new book club for that. And then for my bibliophile biddies, the book club I'm in with my college friends, we did pick another book. Let me pull up that text group. Okay, the book that we picked for that book club is Wrong Place, Wrong Time by Gillian McAllister. I don't know anything about it other than it's some kind of mystery thriller. So I'll pick that up. We never met for the Women of Chateau Lafayette because I think I might have been the only person to finish it, which is a bummer because I was really looking forward to chatting about that book. But oh well, I enjoyed it. At least I got to share my thoughts with you all. So it's not a total miss. But yeah, so that's the book we're reading for that book club. And we still, for work, haven't met to talk about Honey and Spice. So I'm sure we'll probably meet sometime in March and then pick the new book, but I just don't know that at the time of filming. All right, so I am gonna still try and pick one book from each of my little buckets. I've got from the list of 23 books I want to read in 2023, some of the series that I'm in the middle of, and then of course all of my owned books, whether it's Kindle, audiobook, or the physical copy. So still gonna do that. Let's do it now. Okay. All right, we're gonna start with the green ones. I can't remember. I feel like I say this every video. I can't remember what, I think these are the 23 books I want to read in 2023. Pretty sure. All right. Let's see. Okay. Put that down. Okay. Go Tell the Bees That I'm Gone by Diana Gabaldon. This is the most recent release in the Outlander series. I think it's book 9. You know what? This does not bum me out. It's a long book, but I love the idea of getting to spend time with my favorite audiobook narrator, one of my favorites anyways. I'm definitely gonna have to read a little like Cliff Notes, Spark Notes review of the previous book. Like I remember some of the key plot points, but I'm not 100% sure. And I feel like that'll be helpful to set me up to really enjoy this book. And you know, the new season of the show comes out this summer. So like, all right, I can get down with this. Okay, I'm not mad about this pick one bit. All right, now I'm gonna do series. Now I can't pick the Sarah J. Maas one again because it's off to the side here. I know you can't see it, but all right, let's see. Oh, I'm feeling nervous because I don't know if I'm in the mood for fantasy. Okay. This is book 1 in the Faithful and the Fallen series by John Gwynne. And I've been wanting to read this for a really long time. I think my sister was telling me the other day that this was the first kind of like real big chunky fantasy series that she read. Or like when she started reading books again as an adult, like after being done with school, like this was one of the first ones that she picked up. Fun fact, mine was The Name of the Wind, weirdly enough. But cool. I mean, I've been wanting to read this. I think I might have the audiobook for this. Do I have it physically? No, I don't have it physically. Cool. I'm not bummed about this at all. I think I'm just gonna have to pick this up. I don't know. I can't tell if I'm gonna wanna read this in like little chunks throughout the month or if I'm gonna on a long weekend or, well, there aren't any long weekends in March, are there? I don't know if I'm just gonna kind of wanna binge it in a weekend. We'll see. All right, that's a fun pick. All right, the last bowl is just the mix of all the books that I own. Sorry, I just peeked over. Francis is all cuddly. Okay. Let's see. What is this? I can't see it. Is it upside down? I cannot read this. Frayed by Laura Pavlov. I don't know which book this is. I must have this on my Kindle. Obviously I'll pop up the cover on the screen. I think this is a small town romance. I don't know. Okay. I don't hate this idea. Oh, speaking of small town romances, one of the buddy reads that I meant to do with my sister in February and I didn't get to it was this book. I'm gonna also pop it on the screen. And I didn't get to it, so I'm gonna read it in March. Forgot about that one. There was another buddy. Oh, we are also supposed to read Hellbent by Leigh Bardugo. I didn't get to that last month. Oh, Lord. I really struggled in February. I just couldn't catch a consistent groove. I know I already said that. No need to rehash it. Okay. So here are the books that I'm going to hopefully maybe pick up if the mood strikes. If not, I have to remind myself it's totally fine. Reading is supposed to bring me joy, and I can always just, stick them back in these little buckets. It's not homework. I just have to remind myself that. So anyways, I'm going to read from last month. I'm going to read Finding Me by Viola Davis. I have that one on audio. I'm going to read the 5th book in the Throne of Glass series, Empire of Storms. Then I'm going to maybe get to some of the new releases. I don't know. I might pick up the Clint Smith one because I know I pre-ordered that. I'm definitely going to pick up A Sinister Revenge by Deanna Raybourn. I must get to that. The others I'll probably pick up when the mood strikes or like when I feel, really excited about it in the moment, because that's how I decide to read books. Yes. Okay. Anyways, and then from the TBR jar, we picked Go Tell the Bees That I'm Gone by Diana. Okay. Go Tell the Bees That I'm Gone by Diana Gabaldon from Outlander. I picked up Malice at book 1 in the Faithful in the Fallen series by Gwynne. And I picked up Frayed by Laura Pavlov. So I don't know if I'm going to get to any of these, some of these, none of these. I don't know. I don't know, guys. Are you like that too? I know some people love making TBRs, and it just, I don't know if it like activates the competitive spirit in them, or if it's just really satisfying to check off a box, or I don't know. I'm just learning the longer I read that I don't know. I don't know if TBRs are for me, but I do love picking them out of the jar. I don't know. Anyone have a solution for that? A game that we can play, that I can play, but one that's not TBR related? But it's still about books? If you have any ideas, drop those in the comments below. Alrighty. I don't know if you guys feel this, but I feel a little bit chaotic. So I apologize for a little less structured video, although maybe it wasn't too crazy and chaotic. I don't know, guys. It's been a long day. It's been a long week, and I'm filming this on Wednesday, March 1st, and I'm already like, is it Friday yet? I thought it was Friday on Monday. Adulting is hard. Anyways, that's not why you're here. That's not why you're here. Okay. Thank you so much for watching this video. Let me know down in the comments below, what are your reading plans for March looking like? Any tips for staying out of a reading slump? We can all benefit from that. If you made it to the end, go ahead and leave a little 4-leaf clover emoji maybe. I know St. Patrick's Day is in March. Spring comes at this time of year, at least where I'm living on the East Coast in the US. It's starting, things are starting to blossom and get a little bit warmer. And I need luck. I need luck in my reading. So all that to say is I hope you're doing really well. I hope your reading is going well. Thank you guys for sticking around. If you're new here, welcome. Definitely feel free to subscribe if you like bookish or journaling content. Like the video. If you feel like it, it really helps the channel out. Yeah, that's all I got for you guys today. I'll see you in the next video soon. Bye.